Ashton Hall blew up back in March with his ridiculous 4 a.m. sparkling water head dunk, pool levitating 6-hour morning routine that went mega viral. But he has been catching major L's lately. It started when he got exposed for overcharging fans for pointless courses and coaching programs, and then running off on the plug after he got paid.
Ashton Hall had his lawyer send me a cease and desist last night at midnight. They want me to take down the video where I shared screenshots of people that were allegedly scammed by him.
Then he took that major L against IShowSpeed and got clowned after getting dusted not one,
not two, not three,
but 4 times in a race that he set up.
I'm about to walk away from this dude. Literally. Speed, I'm gonna hit you. I'm gonna look back at you while I'm running.
All right, bet.
I'm gonna look back over my shoulder. He's slow as fuck. Fuck this nigga. I'm out.
And then he got ran up on while in the UK and ended up running for his life while on stream.
God damn. Dang, he following us too.
It's been a roller coaster for bro. And while his numbers are still up on social media, while doing huge collabs with people like IShowSpeed and DJ Khaled, he is becoming a meme in a lot of ways, and those missteps are really damaging to his brand. But I'm Jew, welcome to the channel. Please like and share the video. Don't forget to sub. Now, let's get into it.
Ashton Hall had his lawyer send me a cease and desist last night at midnight. They want me to take down the video where I shared screenshots of people that were allegedly scammed by him.
And so he reached out to me hoping I would do a video. He wants to get his money back. I got a group chat of 5 people all pissed about how much we got oversold and underdelivered. I paid $4K to work one-on-one with him and only had 1 call.
Ashton Hall basically followed the stereotypical fitness alpha male course program selling playbook, where these guys blow up on social media, usually for doing or saying something ridiculous. And then they use that new fame and clout to sell overpriced courses and mentoring programs for thousands, if not tens of thousands of dollars to impressionable teenagers or men that are desperate and looking to make a change in their lives and think that buying these courses will help them get rich. But just like most of the other greedy gurus out there, once they get paid, they do not fulfill any of the promises that they made in selling these courses. People that pay for them do not get rich. They don't end up making hundreds of thousands of dollars in a month. And in fact, they usually end up going broke because once these gurus get paid, they just ghost them.
I reached out for help continuously every day for 5 days, never got a single answer. One-on-one sessions with Ashton, cold DMs, ghosted, closers, not able to do so, support for the business, no response. And he tried to book a call with them. They wouldn't do it.
And unfortunately, Ashton is no different. He was charging clients $4,000 to $10,000 to work with them one-on-one, while also supposedly providing the team to help get their businesses off the ground. But of course, with all of these scams, once he got paid, none of that happened.
I never got setters who cold DM for me, and the setters they gave me ghosted me after about a week. After he went viral, everything went very much downhill. Next thing I know, there's 80+ people in group calls, and we are auditing the most ridiculous content.
So basically, even after he went mega viral and had to be making 6 figures a month, he was still scamming fans for $10,000 a piece and had 200 clients in the call, which means he was cashing out $2 million off of them. But after he got exposed for Greg Doucette doing a video on him, it seems like he at least paid back the initial client that he scammed in the first place, which is a bad look because he had to get exposed on a huge platform to give people their money back. And it just makes him look extra greedy and slimy because he did all this while he was super mega viral. This was at a time when he literally got 10 million followers in 2 months. But as if that wasn't a bad enough reputation hit, Ashton Hall really started believing his own hype and got overconfident with the type of content that he makes and blew up off of, which are heavily edited, curated reels, which are created to make him look like the strongest, fastest person alive. And I mean, his team really does a good job with his image, so it's easy to believe the hype. But we got to get a bit of a glimpse behind the curtain when he shot his video with DJ Khaled. You can see there were multiple vehicles and tons of people around him recording, getting the best angles and shots at all times. And in that one video, though he is definitely an athlete, you could tell Ashton Hall is not as fast as those videos make him look. Seriously, if DJ Khaled can keep up with Ashton Hall, then there's no way that Ashton is going to smoke IShowSpeed, who we saw give no allows problems. And unlike Speed, whose brand is his personality, Ashton Hall's whole brand is how strong he looks and how fast he is. So when he overconfidently challenged one of the biggest streamers in the world to a race, only to lose badly and faceplant in front of millions of live viewers, not only Speed's viewers, but his viewers as well, as he live streams on Kick now. Losing like that, facing the grass is gonna affect his brand and take him down a notch in people's brains.
He's slow as fuck. He's slow as fuck. Fuck this nigga. I'm out. Boy. Fuck out of here. Run it back. What I say? What I say? Run it back. What I say? You slow. You a fraud. He a fraud.
And to make matters worse, he got smoked 3 more times, with Speed actually giving him a head start on one of those races and still getting walked.
Everybody in chat saying 3-0. You lost, bro.
But where people really lost respect and started to clown Ashton was his temper tantrum and meltdown after losing badly multiple times. Because there's just nothing worse than the crybaby sore loser, especially when they're as big as Ashton is.
If you're leaving when somebody says you lost,
He's gonna keep Lily, what are you doing? As I keep being, he's gonna keep making up excuses.
if you were
One more
faster,
time.
if you were faster, I wouldn't want to race again. I'll be like, yo, Speed is faster, bro. I don't want no business with him. I'm racing again because I know I'm fast.
Finish line.
The tree is the
'Cause I'm
finish
fast.
line.
We were racing to there. We racing to
Bro,
the.
you were beating me. I caught you when you started celebrating. Let's run.
He's illusional.
But it gets worse because Ashton found himself in another controversy with another content creator while he was visiting the UK. And similar to the IShowSpeed situation, everything was caught on stream.
We saying, bro.
What's good?
Remember me? I'm the guy from IShowSpeed too.
Huh? Yeah, much love, much love, much love.
Remember you copied my value. Remember I was the guy with the value.
Yeah, I remember. Much
You copied it from me.
Yeah. Oh, damn. What's up? Come on.
Actually, no one's gonna touch you. No one's gonna touch you. Nobody destructive. We're good. If anyone, IShowSpeed told me to go on to you.
Much love, bro. Much love.
Why you gonna tell the world who you stole this from?
Much love, bro. God bless you. God bless you.
IShowSpeed, bro.
God bless you. Much love.
Allahumma salli ala Muhammad.
God damn.
I saw a lot of jokes about Ashton being as big as he is and how he got up out of there instead of handling the conflict differently. But I don't think anyone can honestly blame him. Dude is in a foreign country surrounded by people, getting confronted in a really hostile way with the dude yelling stuff that he probably doesn't even understand. He definitely thought his life was in danger and did whatever he needed to do to get up out of that situation. Even borrowing somebody's bike, which is just kind of funny.
They're chasing me. Can I use this bike?
Oh, yeah, Ashton Hall.
Yes, sir. God bless you. Can I use the bike?
You're lying.
I'm not lying. I got you, bro. God bless you.
God bless you too.
Thank you, bro.
No way.
You'll see it on the internet.
No way. I'm dreaming right now, fam. Fuck, you know.
Bruh, Ashton being in fear for his life is not funny, but how he struggled to get on that bike definitely made me laugh.
Pretty much what happened was we were going to Apple. You know, I'm going about my business, and then the dude just comes up to me all loud or whatever. I'm not going to say his name. I'm not going to give him any screen time or anything like that. But he just comes up to me. He's super loud, causing a huge scene. And he's just chanting, saying a whole bunch of words. I don't even know what this dude was talking about. I'm just like, yo, I'm good, God bless. Then he just starts yelling, right? In my head, like in that moment, I'm like, okay, bro has a knife on him. That's what I'm thinking. So I'm thinking a million things. We're in the mall. Bro, you don't have to get checked to get in here. So you can have a gun, you can have a knife. He could be with one person. He could be with 5 or 6 people that I don't see in the crowd. I don't know how many people he has with him. So I'm just thinking in my head, okay, cool. I take off my glasses, I take off my headphones, I put them in a bag, make sure everything is good. He's pressing me hard, and then boom, I'm like, yo, I'm just gonna get out of here. I need to get home safe. Like, I ain't trying to be the big bad wolf. Like, we don't have to throw hands, we don't have to scrap any of that. Like, you got it, you're good. you can be the guy here because I'm just going to get home safe.
I know everyone in their own minds are tough and they think they would handle that situation differently, especially if they were as big and muscular as Ashton is. But look, muscles don't stop a knife, and we already saw him get smoked by speed, so we know he's not fast enough to outrun a bullet. At the end of the day, crash outs are entertaining to watch, but they usually end up dead or in jail. For anybody in those type of situations, if you don't have to defend yourself or your people, then just find a way up out that situation. Because at the end of the day, the way people are carrying nowadays, it's just not worth it to get in a fight with anybody. But I think one thing Ashton really needs to learn and understand, when you get up as much as he is, like literally the dude generated 1 billion views off one video, he is gonna have people come up to him to try to test him, check him, or get clout off of him. And because he's live streaming now, all of those interactions are caught in 4K for millions of people to watch. This is not like him on Instagram creating reels that are curated and edited anymore. Everything happens live and everybody gets to see it. So while he didn't do anything wrong in this situation other than try to protect himself, it does seem like live streaming is going to open him up to more L's in the future, as people are going to keep trying to get clout off of him. And I think another thing that backfired with the whole live streaming thing is because of the curated image that we got from him on Instagram, where he didn't have to talk, he just had to show up on video. It does open him up to looking more cringe or saying corny things and not being as mysterious as he was in those reels. Moving forward, either Ashton needs to close down the course program selling part of his business, or make it work and make it legit for people paying thousands of dollars to learn from him. Because no matter how big he is and how fast he can run, being a scammer is just a bad look. And on the live streaming front, bruh just needs to stay on his P's and Q's and avoid situations where people are going to try to get clout off of him. But thanks for watching. Y'all let me know what you think about all this in the comments. Also, make sure you check out the next video, and don't forget to follow me on Instagram for behind the scenes and life stuff, and I'll catch you next time. Peace.